Bollywood plus cricket equals football. Well, I bet you never thought you'd hear me say that. Well, we're about to witness the Celebrity Classico 2016 take place on this very pitch, where we see Virat Kohli's All Hearts take on Abhishek Bachchan's All Stars. Who's going to come out on top?
There is MS Dhoni, the man who will have a lot of that leadership role to take on. Well, these are the All Stars, the men from Bollywood. Jignesh Antala in goal, Aditya Roy Kapoor, Shabir Ahluwalia, Ranbir Kapoor, Dino Moria, Shujit Sarkar, Karthik Aryan, Sachin Joshi, Arjun Kapoor, Abhishek Bachchan and Raj Kundra.
Yeah, now these are just some of the prominent names. It's not necessarily the starting 11. That's the rest of the squad. Cesar Gonzalez, Rohan Shresht, Karan Mehra, Antonio Pecora, who trains Ranbir Kapoor, also part of this team. Vikram Thapa, the entertainment editor. Vivian Desena, Nishant Mehra and Arman Jain. So a mixture of Bollywood as well as the Indian television industry.
And Nishant Mehra doubling up as the coach of the All-Stars as well. There, MSD, sharing a few laughs with the boys on the field. And what an evening to be in the City of Dreams and enjoying this entertainment of a different sort.
Yeah, they have great fun. We saw them in the last game as well. And the Yuvraj Singh's back. Yeah, I saw him in the last fixture and he found himself offside in plenty of situations. Just speaking of the All-Heart team, and it's a fairly strong, well-known bunch of internationals. It's not like you've resorted to a lot of fringe players. There are almost well-known faces. As you look around, KL Rahul also with us in this team. We're also looking at a team which comprises of, like you said, Harbhajan, the fast bowling trio. Varun Aaron is here, Umesh Yadav is here. So yeah, should be some fun.
Well, the crowd is certainly up for it as well, and they seem set to not just watch their stars of the cricket field, but of course all of the men and the guys from Bollywood that they watch so often, who have the opportunity of a retake. They don't have it tonight. Here are the All Heart Football Club lads. Mayank Tagore in goal, Manoj Tiwari, MS Dhoni, Manish Pandey. These guys do not need an introduction. KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer, Virat Kohli, Ashok Dinda, Shikhar Dhawan, Umesh Yadav, R. Ashwin, and then the rest of them as well in the mix.
Yeah, a few fast bowlers on the squad. Harbhajan Singh's there, Yuvraj Singh is there. Now we know that Jehan Daruwala, the racer, is also part of this team, as is Dhaval Kulkarni, the local boy, once more.
Ranbir Kapoor gets a big cheer from the crowd. He is a popular man, owner of the Mumbai City FC club of the ISL as well. So he knows his football, he loves his football, loves FC Barcelona, and tonight he's going to hope that he can pull off some skills a la Messi as well.
I tell you, Suhail, I saw Ranbir Kapoor. He's got a bit of trickery in him. He's not. You think that the cricketers obviously play a lot of football. They're the sportsmen. But watch out for Ranbir Kapoor. He might give the crowd something to cheer for.
We certainly hope so. Seconds away from kickoff, and there we have it. It is the All Hearts in red playing from right to left, and the All Stars in blue playing from left to right in this first half. Ranbir down the right flank, stolen away. It's Shikhar Dhawan on the ball here.
You're going to have the most polite of inquiries. There's no time to sit and ask umpires in this format. You have to go quickly with the officials. You've seen the first bit of play go harmlessly out for a goal kick.
Well, KL Rahul went down pretty hard there, but no harm done.
That hairstyle of KL Rahul, I think that goes more for football. I think he's on the right pitch today.
I've got to say, a lot of the boys out here have their football haircuts on display. Virat's got it on. Shikhar is obviously gone the full crop as normal. And as you said, KL Rahul definitely won for the cause. Abhishek Bachchan on his feet. We see that quite often with the ISL, with the Pro Kabaddi League as well. He's got his Jaipur Pink Panthers shirt on, but he's loving it on the sidelines. And MSD.
First touch to MS Dhoni and the crowd goes live. It's not the best bit of footwork. We've seen MS Dhoni with better footwork than that. It's all going to be fun. It's all to have a good laugh about. I'm sure the players will as well. It's not the most auspicious start though for the Indian ODI captain.
Well, unlike cricket, where he only gets a sniff of an opportunity and doesn't quite get a second innings when he does get out, well, he'll get a few more opportunities after that one. It wasn't the best replay that he won't want to see that again, that's for sure.
He started all right and then just did the hard part well and just fell off a bit. So Abhishek Bachchan not playing because of a slip disc, beg your pardon, that he suffered. So he said he's going to be doing the Jose Mourinho impersonations from the touchline. So all the animations expect from Mr. Bachchan, Junior Mr. Bachchan on the sidelines.
Well, we've seen on display already, right through the ISL, right through Pro Kabaddi, that he certainly got it in him. So there we go, we already have glimpses of it. Good cross into the box, but good header to clear it out.
KL Rahul, man in defence, uses his head. So that's, we know he's a man with solid defence in the other format that he's known more popularly in. Harbhajan Singh's already unhappy about something, but that's Harbhajan Singh.
Well, we've got rolling substitutions on tonight as well. So remember, we will see a lot of them in action, and we'll see them coming through hard and fast as the legs get a little more tired. Good cross in. Again, KL Rahul heads it out of danger. He's good at the back.
Remember, full 45 minutes. They're playing a proper 11-a-side, however, with rolling substitutions, as you mentioned. So while it's all for a charitable cause, for a good cause and a lot of fun, expect both teams to actually go out and wanting to win.
It's a nice midfield, isn't it? Virat, Shikhar, MSD. Good from Virat, down the left flank. Not quite the ball in he would have wanted.
Jignesh Antala in goal for the All-Stars. Mayank Dagar, the under-19 India player, in goal for the All Hearts.
I tell you what, every time MSD has touched the ball, we have got the loudest roar. More than a ranbir, more than anyone else on the field. MSD is certainly still a very, very, very popular man in Mumbai.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. I mean, and Ranbir, you need to remember Bollywood. Bombay is the home for Bollywood, so you think there could be some affinity for the Bollywood side as well. But no, it's all MS Dhoni at the moment.
That was Nishant Mehra who gave the ball away. Back to the All Hearts. MSD away. Cesar Gonzalez.
He's good. He's everything you need as a defender. You could see there's a bit of Goan gene in him. Cesar Gonzalez, dance director, famous in his own field. Played the last game as well when these two teams met in Delhi. And, well, no inhibitions about going up against MS Dhoni.
Yeah, remember the last time these two sides met, the All Hearts won 4-3. A good ball in again. Good clearance. Good strike.
Nice shots.
Wide. Abhishek has his arms up in the air. Wants to know what his defense was doing, caught napping there, but no damage done.
It's not bad, Ashok Dinda. It's a good strike. Ooh. Almost near the lovely Thiago that we see there. Almost broke it in half. But good strike. And clearly the All Hearts, that's the cricketers in red, like you point out, starting the brighter of the two in the first 4 minutes.
No shot on target yet though, so nothing really to worry about. And Abhishek Bachchan was on his feet. All Hearts still with possession. Good ball in. Onside as well, Virat. Runs it out for a corner. Another one. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. He's not happy.
Where have I seen that face before? Where have I seen that expression before?
Here there's a hint. Oh, no. I was going to say there might be a hint of a smile, but no. No.
But, you know, he still wants to win. Whatever the cause, it's all great fun and all that. But when he's on a field, Virat Kohli knows nothing but to win.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, these guys are playing for a good cause, but they are playing very, very seriously. Offside there, Virat Kohli. And when these guys get their boots on, when they're on a sporting field of any sorts, they want to win. They aren't there just to have a bit of fun. They are there to win, that's for sure.
Come in good numbers have the Bombay Loyals, the Mumbai Loyals, Cesar Gonzalez. They start from behind the All-Stars in the middle of the park now. It's Dino Moria on the right-hand side. And he's cramped down for room. Manoj Tiwari, he's pretty good. Manoj Tiwari cracked in a couple of goals the last time these two teams met. So also from the part of India where football knows its thing or two.
Yeah, cheeky little backheel from him, but ball goes out again and stays with the All-Stars. The All-Stars in blue, the men from Bollywood, up against the All Hearts in red. Oh, decent ball in, but just runs out for a goal kick.
Shujit Sarkar is one of my favourite directors in recent times. He's probably one of the older men on the field, or the less young of the lot.
Yeah, well, we do have rolling substitutions. I think he'll be okay. And there we go. We've got one of the substitutions waiting to jump in, as Yuvraj saying. He waits eagerly. He wants a piece of the action, as he often does. Rohan Shrestha.
That's not bad from Rohan Shrestha. Ranbir Kapoor, not a bad first touch. Not a bad second touch. Goes on his own. Cuts in. I told you he's my man, Ranbir Kapoor. He's got to think or two about the tricks, but just the final pass failing him.
Given away back to the All Hearts though. Stays with them. Down the right side this time.
All of a sudden, there are quite a few blue shirts approaching the box of the All Hearts. It's a tame sort of cross. There's no problem for Mayank Dagar, who is in goal for Virat Kohli's team.
Well, you can see the crowd has started to pour in completely, and it's with good reason, because they are getting the best of the best in India from two industries out there on display in a very, very different avatar, supporting two very good foundations, Virat Kohli's foundation and of course Abhishek Bachchan's foundation as well, playing for humanity. Two very good causes, and all of this is played in support of these foundations, in support of the causes they support as well, and it's a great night. It's a great night and some great stars on display.
And it's football. You know, there's a nice way to mix the two up. We're trying to think what's halfway through between cricket and acting. I'm not saying you need more acting skills in football, though Pepe might disagree. But I do think that it's a lovely cause. Quality football's not been so bad. Remember the last game, they did impress a few. So if you're a football fanatic or you're a purist, you might be disappointed. Don't look at the quality so with such a harsh eye. Tell you what, first chance, and it's in! Just when we were talking about the quality, it's a header of the finest quality, and it is Shujit Sarkar. Well, he's used his head as the Bollywood director, and in what could come as a surprise to a lot of this crowd at the Mumbai Sports Arena, the All-Stars lead.
So it is the All-Stars, the stars of Bollywood have scored first. What a fine header that is from the ace director. Shujit Sarkar is on target with that one. Fantastic header.
Lovely little ball in from Dino Morea on the right-hand side, just teases it up. Nobody at all out wanting to defend it. Shujit Sarkar in acres of space. He needs to get some kind of contact on target. And Abhishek Bachchan, my God, he needs to watch out for that lower back of his AV.
You know, he said he might be the oldest man on the field, Shujit Sarkar, but that was a finish of the finest quality. What a header. Young man, Shujit Sarkar, take a bow. Phenomenal.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything about him now. Now, how do the All Heart fight back? They've got to come from behind. It's an early goal. I think a game like this always does well with an early goal. There will be some slipping and falling, but an early goal would help a game like this, wouldn't it, Sohail?
Yeah, kicked out of danger there. And we just have to have another look at this at some point. I mean, Shujit Sarkar, that came out of absolutely nowhere. I mean, a good cross as well. You have to say, from Dino Morea down the right side. Perfectly set up for Shujit Sarkar, but what a finish. Back on the ball here is Ranbir. Ah, sloppy.
Yeah, just when we were talking about the occasion and no one having much, Manoj Tiwari's got the ball. He's dribbled past a couple of players now, but just one too many. Puts his hand up right away.
Now just having a look at this again. Great ball in from Dino Morea into the box. There is Shujit Sarkar, unmarked, into the corner. Fantastic header. I mean, that is top quality.
Where are the red shirts? Where are the red shirts? They're nowhere near where they should be. Poor old Shujit. Maybe they thought Shujit Sarkar is okay. We need to worry about the faster men or the fitter men. Well, that's an angry wake-up call.
I'll tell you what, Abhishek Bachchan is a Chelsea Football Club fan, and that's why they're in blue for some part as well. And Shujit Sarkar, we have to keep looking at this man, because he has just taught the youngsters out there how to finish in the box.
It's almost a little bit of sloppiness from the All Heart that saw just another, it was half a chance for All Stars, but as of now, no harm, and they come again from behind.
Ashwin on the right side. He's getting his first taste tonight.
It probably is the paces that we'll expect from our Ashwin for the evening.
There is the bench, star-studded bench. Yuvraj, Harbhajan in the mix as well. Hardik Pandya, one of the new stars of Indian cricket. How will the All Hearts come back here?
Well, I like what the All-Stars started with. They're just crowding it with men the minute the ball comes in their half. And on the other side, just dinking it, you know, putting it in the box, not trying anything fancy. We've seen the fancier trickery come from the All Heart. Maybe that might cost them when we try and look at this game too, technically. But tell you what, Ranbir Kapoor has got some pace, got some skill. And yeah, he launches.
Sorry, Ronak, they've looked dangerous on the counter as well, the All-Stars. I mean, every time they've sort of found a bit of space through Ranbir, he's found a way to get the ball across to another teammate. And that's what's different about what they've done. When you look at the All Hearts, possession just sort of lacking.
And now you can just see the amount of blue shirts that are coming behind the ball, which I think we didn't see in the other side, where you had a lot of flair players, as the cricketers are, and I'm sure in pre-training there are a lot of players that go forward and score, but you need to come back, do the dirty work, and now you could see they've made it a little more compact in their own half have all hearts.
Yeah, absolutely. And they've got the physical presence at the back as well. Cesar Gonzalez at the back for the All-Stars, providing plenty of support in that back line. Nishant Mehra, he's got some serious football skills. He's someone that works with the Mumbai City FC ISL team as well, and he's one of the men that they'll hope that can pull off a goal to sort of draw them even further away from the All Hearts.
Yeah, you've got to try and build around the players that know their football. Nishant Mehra more from the football side than the entertainment side, so I'm going to keep an eye out on him, and maybe that's why All Heart need to mark him very closely. And they try and launch a counter now on the right-hand side.
Virat with a bit of aggression. We like seeing that on the football field. Cesar Gonzalez. Good ball. Good long ball in. Dino Moria, again, someone with some very good skills. We saw the assist from him earlier to Shujit Sarkar. Taken away this time by Shikhar Dhawan. Can't quite clear it yet. Living dangerously are the All Hearts. Again intercepted. Ranbir on the ball. It's a big turnout right here at the Mumbai Sports Arena, at the Andheri Sports Complex. Ronak, what an evening here.
Yeah, it's turning out to be quite spicy. There's a bit of a, second cross in. Dare I say, we keep an eye of the game, and there's a cross that the All-Stars tend to put in that we're forced to talk about. But yeah, like you're pointing out, Sohail, now you can see the Dhoni chants are coming from the crowd. It's almost packed here at the Mumbai Sports Arena. New look pitch, new look setup, and they're in for a treat because the first 14 minutes, if it's anything to go by, this should be a fun night.
Yeah, Dhoni was looking for the 1-2 with KL Rahul, didn't quite get the ball back though. Back with Ranbir and Dino. They form a good pairing as well. You can see Dino knows exactly where his teammates are. He's got that presence on the field. Just as I say that though, the commentator's curse takes it away, and Virat down the left side. Not what he would have wanted. Cesar Gonzalez.
Runs into a big wall in Cesar Gonzalez. An ambitious ball tried from the half line, which will aimlessly fall for the goalkeeper. As Virat, he's got a bit of pace, we know that. We know how much time he spends on his fitness. I'm not sure Cesar Gonzalez spends the same amount of time on his fitness, but does the job just the same.
There you have it, the All-Star Football Club after 14.5 minutes lead by 1 goal. And the All Heart Football Club have it all to do. They are the men that many would think are the fitter ones, the cricketers, so maybe they're banking on their fitness coming through. Decent ball in, but cleared, and it will be a corner to the All-Stars yet again.
Gee, I tell you, that's a strange sort of clearance, almost a nervous one. I think the cricketers are a bit surprised. I think they've, like you said, you know, you're expecting the sportsmen to be favourites when they start at least to score first. And Vivian Desena putting a little bit of pressure on the defence, and, you know, instead of a simple clearance to the touchline, it goes out for a corner.
Yeah, he seems to be wanting to get away from the field, though. He wanted the substitution, which we know we have rolling subs tonight, so the option is available for Abhishek Bachchan and his All-Stars. And Shabir Ahluwalia has just come into the game for Vivian as well.
He's neat, Shabir Ahluwalia. He scored before in the previous fixture. Neat sort of finish, tucked in. Shujit Sarkar, man of the moment, takes the corner. It's a decent ball in. This time the heading is not, it's only as far as,
I'll tell you what, that was a very good ball in. Great ball in. Not quite the finish they would have wanted.
Yeah, it's a good ball again, Shujit Sarkar. He almost listlessly does a job for his side. We're still trying to confirm the strike. Yeah, Abhishek can't do much from there. Has to watch his back. I'm worried about Abhishek Bachchan's back.
The chance of Dhoni continue. They want to see more from MSD. It's the one name that's gone across this lovely new sports complex. Shouts of handball been given.
That's not bad. I think 17 minutes, and that's the first time hearing of the referee's whistle.
Yeah, just a little flick from Shikhar onto the forearm of Ranbir Kapoor, and straight up came the whistle from the referee. It's been a good start, plenty of pace actually in spurts from both sides, but you've got to say the All-Stars, surprisingly to many, have looked the better side. You know, they've looked more organised, they seem to be using the gaps in midfield as well, and haven't quite run the ball out as much as the All Hearts. So Virat and his men have the job to do to try and come back. The crowd is loving it. They're all up on their feet at this lovely new Mumbai Sports Arena, the Andheri Sports Complex. That's a great new facility, isn't it, Ronak?
Yeah, I mean, it's impressive. We've not seen the ball wobble much. We normally take that as a sign of how a football pitch is playing. And you just see now, Cesar Gonzalez doesn't keep it on the ground very long. But you'll see now with Dino Moria once again on that right, and it looks like he's in some space. Let's see how quickly All Heart can track back. Dino Moria, of course, setting up Shujit Sharkar for the first goal. Ranbir Kapoor playing they're just behind the forward sort of role.
Again, a good bit of footwork from Ranbir. Found him onside as well, but the clearance came just in time. Possession with the All-Stars, 55 to 45% with the All Hearts. So everything favouring the All-Stars, which means that it is dangerous territory for the All Hearts. And again, sloppy at the back. A chance here. Not quite finding the space to take a shot. Ranbir away from him and finally cleared out of danger by the All Hearts.
There's my man Shujit again with two players. Ashok Dinda goes on the ground. That's a slightly belated fall by Shujit. But as it turns out, clean from Ashok Dinda. So possession back with All Heart. KL Rahul now in an advanced position. Referee plays advantage.
I was just going to say, this is an example of Shujit Sarkar, the director. That's why he's not an actor. An actor would have gone down straight up there and gone up for the foul.
Went down in installments. Old Shujit. Well, he's on the score sheet, so the joke's on everybody but him.
No space on that occasion. Back with the All Hearts. It's been a fine start. Onside! Oh, finds the keeper. KL Rahul had no one on him but the keeper. Couldn't quite find a way around him and find the back of the net though.
I think he got a bit surprised at Jignesh Antala charging out as far out as he did. But yep, it's a chance. Probably the best chance that All Heart have had in these first 20 minutes.
Too much on that ball. Mr. Bachchan is in the house. And Aditya Thackeray as well alongside him. So the two men watching proceedings eagerly. Aditya Thackeray has had a large role to play in putting this Mumbai sports arena together and actually making it as good as we're seeing it tonight.
Yeah, well, popular figures, not just in this part of the country, but throughout.
So the All Hearts still looking for the equaliser 20 minutes in. It's the All-Stars, though, that continue to dominate proceedings. Good header. Finds, I think that is Ajinkya. Well, Manoj Tiwari, rather. Finds Manish Pandey. Again, no one going forward for the All Hearts, and that's a bit of a concern. I mean, you've got men at the back. You need men going forward to score, though. They're one goal down. Where's that equaliser coming from?
Well, I don't know. It's just like it's not coming together for them. It's not come together for them in these 20 minutes. Whereas you look at All Stars, and the minute Dino Moria has the ball on the right, you'll have at least two blue shirts in the middle. There you are. And now, in contrast, when All Heart move from behind, Umesh Yadav is almost lost for options. He has to play the long ball, which invariably, well, on this occasion, referee's blown his whistle. Seems quite animated, the referee. He's reaching for his pocket.
Oh, first card of the night. It was a very intentional handball that came out, I think. And who was that to?
I reckon we got to see that again. The referee got a bit animated. We'll just wait for replays to confirm whether that indeed was worthy. It was Umesh Yadav plays the long ball in.
Not quite the best bit of defending at all.
It looks like Karan Mehra.
Good bit of work. Can we find a fox in the box for the All Hearts? Not quite. Again, cleared by Cesar Gonzalez. We have said that a lot tonight, and he continues his good work at the back for the All Stars. MSD, he can't quite find the space either to put that cross in. You know, I remember right through the ISL, after every game that MSD would turn up for Chennai and FC, he'd go out there after the game and play with the boys, you know, make sure that he tests his crosses. He would stand in goal and save a few as well. And he's just someone that loves his football, MS Dhoni. He's a Manchester United fan as well and really does love the beautiful game and plays it quite well as well.
Well, he would have had a tough end to the Premier League season as a good Manchester United fan. Just confirming that it was indeed Ranbir who picked up the booking for a deliberate handball. Referee in the middle will stand for very little, it seems.
That's good to see that. The refereeing standard at its very best. Virat, what can he do here? Can he find some space to find a shot? Not quite. And then just sent out to MSD.
It's too big a ball for him to place. It's not that kind of ball that he finds easy to just pierce gaps through.
Well, MSD looking for someone at the edge of the box as well, but again, space down the right side for Dino Moria. Ranbir trying to make tracks, but not quick enough.
Well, that's still 4 on 3. It's still 4 on 3 in many ways, and again, they've not penetrated deep enough. But not too many red shirts that were in a hurry. Shujit Sarkar just saying, calm down. We were 4 on 3. We didn't need to try that from outside the box. I reckon he's not just. I mean, he's the cool head. He might be guiding proceedings at least towards that end of the field.
Yeah, you know, with the All-Stars, they seem to just, as I've said earlier, be more organized. You know, they always have men who are moving with the man down the right flank, Dino Moria. The legs are getting tired for Ranbir, unfortunately, which is why I think we have a substitution coming on. Sujit Sarkar comes off. Aditya Roy Kapoor is on the field as well, as we can see just out of the corner of our eye in the comm box. So there is Aditya Roy Kapoor on the field for the first time tonight. So some fresh legs for the All-Stars. Can that help their cause even more?
Yeah, in case you're just joining us, like I said, like Suhail has also pointed out,